Hold on, that's wrong. Why is it the wrong display? Give me a second. That's also the wrong one. There we go. Hi and welcome everybody. It's kind of a mess, or it was kind of a mess because the display was the wrong one. But we got it. We got it. It's all perfectly fine. So let's start. But first, I mean, we have a bit of it. We have a lot of time right now because basically we started uh, 1 hour earlier because of the news and because I think today there could be earlier price action for me. Mm, due to news and the overall price action in general, right? So, all right, there we go. Let's move this one to here. So, are we right there? Yes. Just let me adjust this. There we go. Okay, let's start with the 4 hour and the higher time frames. 1 hour, 1 hour, 4 hour, daily and weekly. Weekly is still the same. I mean, we're consolidating in set range. Um, so hold on. We're consolidating inside a range, so we haven't broke it to any side for now, which means yeah, there is nothing really special about it, at least not for now, right? On the daily, it's looking a bit different. Mm, there we go. All right. Due to the fact that we yesterday we traded lower and make something like not really an indecisive candle, but kind of, and capitulated from the daily volume imbalance where we traded lower from. Um, Today, I guess that we will trade into the beginning of the daily fair value gap, or um, at least in the inside of it, and get some reaction either at the midpoint high of the volume imbalance or the fair value gap. Um, I don't want to see it go to the upper one because that would mean it's a bit more bullish than I think it is. But if so, then my highest price point I would like to see would be this one here. Draw it out because this is the start of the inversion, and I don't want to see it having power at this level. So I would rather see it going down from here in the worst case. But yeah, as I said, I guess we will get some reaction up here and don't even make it to this level. I am for lower prices, maybe for this sell side here. Maybe not today though, because 400 points would be a lot. Like I think let's have a look, our ATR is, should be around, I don't know, 370, 360, yeah. No, it's 370, but it's the 14 ATR, we want the 7. Let's go. Yeah, we're at 358, so basically 360, which means 400 points be a lot. But hold on, it wouldn't be 400 points if we think in terms of the daily start. It would just be like 306. Yeah, 307, which would fit into the ATR. So down on the 4-hour chart, we see that we have a nice reaction on the midpoint of the volume imbalance. And basically, we see it here, like the start of the daily fair value gap would be in the upper half of the volume imbalance, and that's where I want my reaction to appear. Like I don't want to see it go above this volume imbalance, and if so, the start of the inversion would be the lower half of this fair value gap. Yeah, and then we get a few levels up here, like the inversion and stuff, but I don't even consider price going up here because depending on the reaction on this level, it would maybe turn my bias to bullish to take out these highs. And I wouldn't do anything. Like I'm just interested in going short today. Basically, I want to see a shoot with the 8:30 news above the second previous week's high, and I guess it's also the last day high, and then like capitulating on this level and going lower, maybe to the last day low before the retracement at 11 o'clock. So on the 1-hour chart, I don't really have levels drawn here, because basically those levels here are the same like on the 4-hour, and it would be a mess. Like I like the 1-hour chart clean as possible to have at least this one and my 15-minute as kind of a leading chart. So speaking about the 15-minute chart, there we go. Like since the opening, where was it? Yeah, we made a short bounce down, and since then we go up. So I think we will take out 100% of the sell side, which means we will attack the Asian range low. So I consider today starting with the 852 910 macro, like before the New York opening. And I would even hold my trade through the opening, depending on the reaction. Like, I don't know if we somewhere at the London range low at the beginning, at the opening, I would stay in the trade. But if we still just dance around the level of the last day high and second previous week low, I wouldn't stay in the trade while opening appears. So yeah, let's see how this turns out. But basically, this is my level of interest to looking for shorts today. But the factor to look for them is that it has to go up above, take out some buy side. Maybe this one, maybe even this one. This would be cool. Like if it would reach the level of the daily high of the 25th of February and couldn't hold the level of the new week opening gap high of the 10th of February, would be pretty cool if we just wick above and then come down to the second previous week's low. What would that be in points? It would be like, yeah, I don't know, a wick of 50 points is pretty strong. So pretty unrealistic. But anyway, let's see how this turns out. 1 minute 30 until the news come. So let's just go to the 1 minute. And go, I will show you this one is the same level, yes, but this one has changed. So basically it's this level here. Yeah, this is our last day high, and our daily high of the 25th would be here. It's not even the last day's high, it's the second last day's high. So let's change this one to the right level, which would be the high of the 25th of um, here. There we go. All right, so now we got our levels where I want price to head towards to. We got like 15 seconds until the news are coming. News at 8:30 are GDP, unemployment claims, and durable goods, as well as durable good orders and also GDP price index. And then we got like orange news at 11. No, sorry, at 10. Yeah, 10. But yeah, we got a bit of time till then. We got like the 8:30 news making the fake move to the downside. So I guess we will go higher, maybe until to the 850 macro, and yeah, then I want to see low prices. So basically, we could already take some long here, but it's not my pattern, so I won't do that because we're building right now the breaker, and this would be a pretty cool entry here, but not for me though. So price took out this sell side here, but basically we haven't took out this one. That's what I don't want to see. I want to see it take out like a lot of liquidity, but this could be also um, like on hold for later, I guess. Hold on. So I'm back. I had some problems with my headphones, but I'm here again. So So we could see a reaction at the half point of this wick, maybe, which would be, no, I don't want to make a, come on, I want, Ganbox, there we go. Like, I wouldn't want to see it close below here, what it did. So, let's see. I'm not considering any way going long here, but it was my narrative, and I'm still sticking with it. Although that after it was hitting my 50% level, I'm not interested anymore in doing that or in having that narrative. So biasless again. This is a pretty nice sell side here, but I wanted to hold this until 850, because if we take this out at 850, like this sell side here, let me adjust this like this. So if we take out this sell side at or before at 50, I wouldn't be thinking that we will have some reaction at this level. It's like, I don't know. I think if we, hold on, let me adjust this. There we go. I think if we go below the sell side, like we will turn and we will go higher, because that would be the macro, 850 to 910, right? But I'm still more for it to go higher and leave this for later. Like, this is the point I want to see as my target, or as my partial later, after after it is hitting these levels here and trading lower. So that's what I want to see. I want to see the sell side staying intact and price going higher. And if so, like if it gives me what I want to see, which is going to this level here and capitulating there, then I will go lower. Let me just make my Instagram post real quick. Well, this is exactly what I mentioned before. This is exactly what I want to see. Letting this one stay intact and going higher, but like I played with the thought to see the price reaching one of those levels, but even from here, like that would mean it's 409. That would mean like 40 points, 44 points. 44 points without any news within 10 minutes. I mean, it's possible. It's possible, but it has some resistance here where it will maybe retrace. It has some resistance here at our real-time fair value gap from yesterday. From, no, from not from yesterday, from uh, Tuesday, I guess. Which one is today? It's the 27th. Yeah, 25. What was Tuesday? So yeah, I want to see displacement through it, and like displacement through this level, and also displacement through this level. Then maybe consolidating, retracing a bit, using this as I don't know, kind of a trampoline, going down and then going higher with displacement through this, and then reaching those levels. And all this has to happen between now and 9:10. So let's see. Let's see how this plays out. Yeah, like I get it that we have some resistance here, but I want to see, I don't know, maybe some reaction of this level would be pretty cool. This one is way too low. Like I don't want, I wouldn't like to see price going down here. I mean, it possibly could, but this would an inversion. This would be an inversion or is an inversion. So if price is coming down here, this is the last point where I want to see it come in. I don't want to see it come here or down below this because this has to be a level of very strong reaction. So I would like to see it, like best case would be entering this one and going higher. Worst case would be entering somewhere here and then going higher. And worst case with wrong bias or wrong narrative, which I absolutely don't want to see, would be going just lower and ripping the sell side. And yeah, then I would consider going long into these levels. But for now, I'm still with bullish. Like right now, this would be the best case, somewhere into this range, um, trading into it and then reacting away from it to the upside. So yeah, let's see what price is doing. Like as I said, I want to see displacement through both of these levels. Like I want to see it with maybe two or three gaps going to the two or three candles going through this. Like I don't want to see it dancing around with a lot of candles around it. I want to see a step through, like fast and quick, because I want price to give me some sign of strength. I mean, this one is, but yeah, we here on the level of hard resistance for me because it's one of our um, real-time our first presented fair value gaps of this week. Looks pretty good still. But man, it will have a tough time reaching these levels before the macro ends. So again, my narrative right now is that it will be somewhere between or above these levels here, in between of 850 to 910, and then going lower. And that's what I don't want to see. Like this right now should be the last level it goes down to, and if it closes below this level, I'm out. Like I'm out until um, that's it. Like for now, I'm out until the macro for analytic reasons, because I was wrong. Like I haven't thought that we will rip this low. So even we haven't closed yet below it, but this is too strong. Like this is something here. I mean, you see it on a 5-minute chart. That's not a normal candle. So some kind of manipulation taking place here. So let's see where we're heading towards to. By the way, is Trump speaking today? Mm, no, we got the G20 meeting, and like the next news are pending home sales, and they're just orange at 10. So now I want to see the reaction on this level here, and if this inversion maybe gives me some reaction, or if price just goes through again. If price goes through again and use this as a kind of a trampoline and goes higher, I would consider going short again at the higher levels here. But yeah, it's kind of delusional for me to expect price reaching these levels here within the macro. So I guess maybe we have to wait until opening for reaching those levels and my pattern, if even, like if we not just capitulate here and don't even reach them. Because what speaks against my theory is that we got, let's take this chart here, we got the 15-minute chart, and as a draw, I get a very strong draw for the opening. We get this level here, meaning if we don't reach those levels before the opening, price would first have a draw to this level. And if we are drawn first to this level before reaching them, then it would switch, like depending on the reaction on this level. If you would react and go higher, I wouldn't be at a short bias anymore for the day because we had reached this and this level. And yeah, I want to see it first. I want to see it first reach this level. This would be perfect for me. But I mean, let's see. I'm still learning. We will see what price is doing. Now we're starting the macro. But due to the fact that we took out this and like this sell side here and this low, mm, I want to wait what price is doing, and I want to wait for price to give me some more. And it's really difficult to stick to the rules. But yeah, I guess that's necessary. I haven't even checked the numbers of NVIDIA yesterday. All right, they were good. Not as good as expected, but still good. I don't like this kind of behavior at within a macro. Like normally, what I want to see in a macro is take is price to take out something, some level of resistance or support, and then going, yeah, depending on which bias we have, higher or lower. But this one here, like sloppy going up and down, isn't for me though. So I guess we have to wait until the opening at 9:30, and then maybe in the macro 9:30 to 9:50 to 10:10. Would be kind of sad if we would just go lower from here because your price has a pretty nice downside to take. Let me drag the 15-minute chart up here. Like we got the London range low, we got the Asian range low, we got the last day low, we got even before those levels a sell side here. Yeah, so price has, in my opinion, the need to go down, but I would like to see it later and not now. But we can change it anyway, so let's see. Have we even reached 50% of the price lag? There we go. Oh no, that was wrong. And the GAN box is fine for it. Yeah, like we're at 50% now, or short before it. So let's see how price is. How price is reacting. Man, I get a notification that ICT took this short. I'll have a look into it later. So, but I'm pretty sure it has something to do with either the daily low from the 24th of February or with the real-time hour fair value gap of the day before yesterday. Because I mean, it's a nice reaction here, right? Body's not able to go through or not even able to close within this. Wicks just going a bit, a bit above the midpoint. So pretty nice. If you were interested in going short here. So I was not. I was thinking about going short somewhere here. But maybe it's appearing later. Still, it's the reaction from this midpoint of our old volume imbalance, which is, in my opinion, not balanced yet. Because, yeah, we made some up and down trading inside, but I don't know, it doesn't really feel balanced to me. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think so. Let's see what our other indices are doing. This could be a divergence. Let's see. Let's see, let's see, let's see. So normally I would consider, wait, I switched this wrong. There we go. So normally I would consider going long, but as I want to stick to my pattern and this is not my pattern, I won't do anything. And yeah, as soon as I'm confident with being patient and sticking to my rules, I will open up an Apex account, as I said, and use this for trades outside of my pattern. So, like having one account just with my rules and the second account with trades I want to take outside of my rules. So, I will learn also maybe other patterns or just lose money. So, either or, one of those will be the case. So we reacted nice on this level here. Let's see what 9 a.m. is doing to the price. I would really love to see this divergence taking place here. Seems to me like one. let me draw this out so you guys know what I'm talking about. It's this one here and a magnet. Sometimes my magnet is working and sometimes it won't do shit anyway. There we go. Now this here and yeah. So let's just leave DAO because I mean DAO would be divergence too, but um, it's not my interest right now. Taking DAO inside to my analysis. Yeah, so basically there's a divergence, which could mean that we potentially could reach these levels here and go lower afterwards. Like it would be very, very cool. Very, 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 very cool if we would reach them before opening and I could take a short like before markets open. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Come on, close above. Very good. So right now we got our inversion here, and now it gets messy. I don't like levels and over levels, but it is what it is, right? Let's make this in yellow. So I hope it sticks. No, it don't. Okay, so forget it. Maybe it's closing it immediately. This price action is very promising to me. Like, I don't like this stuff here, but I like the huge wicks appearing sometimes, giving me some signs of the willingness for a large range day. Let's see. I'm also really interested in seeing the heat map later because that's the current stage of it. And yeah, especially about Apple, Nvidia, and maybe Tesla. Tesla is really not doing good these days. Yeah, anyway, let's see. So I said it before, what I would like to see if we go above it using this as a trampoline and going higher and not doing this inside of the range. Like not doing this. I don't want to see this. And yeah, this looks pretty balanced to me. Yeah, so I guess we have to wait until to the open because we're 5 minutes before the end of our macro. And as I said in the beginning of the stream, I'm not I'm not willing to take a trade if we just dance around these price points at 9:30. Like it would be something different if 9:30 would take them out with a wick. Like for example, if we let me draw this. It's easier. Like for example, if we go higher, use this as a trampoline going higher, and at 9:30 we go higher and go lower again, then I would search for an entry here. But it's also necessary that if we do so, that price is giving me some kind of um, validation that it wants to go lower, because it happened to me too many times that prices go down the level and then has gone up above it again, and yeah, just used it as a trampoline and reached higher levels. So I need some kind of confirmation that price will rise or decline. Pretty funny price action today. Like, is it just me or do we have some kind of consolidation, a large range consolidation? Well, that's not a really large range, but this is. And here the same consolidation. And now we build a large range. That's what I wanted to see here. Like a huge displacement stabbing through those levels, but yeah, I want to see it close above this level here. Now that we made it above the relative, about the real time hour fair value gap. Let's see. It's okay if it's closing below this level, but I want to see the next or the next after the next candle going through it. Like I want to see huge candles, huge green candles stepping through those levels. And I want this candle right now, the current candle, to go at least with a wick above this. Yeah, right now, like this. And yeah, so preferably I want to see it closing above, but if not, it's not that wild. But I want to see the next one after it closing above. So let's see how this plays out. So if this candle isn't closing above this level here, like we took out this buy side, but weren't able to close above it, which is okay, but just if the next candle, like the current candle here is closing above, and it doesn't seem like it's going to do that. So we just wait. We just continue waiting and see. It's also really depending on what price will do um, at and short before the opening. What I mean is at 9:28, the price action, we will get to it if I don't forget it. At 9:28, there is usually some kind of strong price action, and this gives me an impulse for the direction we will go to at the opening. Like what I mean is, if 9:28 gives me some signs of bearishness with strong moves to the downside, we would have at 9:30 a wick above and then go lower. Yeah, at least I have this experience. Let me see, what was the damage of the 8:30 news? This one here wasn't even, how much is this? Like 40 points. There we go. 30, 30 points. Yeah, it's not even that much for the news we had. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Like, I don't want to see dollar gaining a lot of momentum to the upside and um, NQ or ES doing the same. Like, I want to see different directions. But yeah, basically we have our divergence here. So I guess we will reach the prices here. Now, now there is just a question if we stick with our short because it took this sell side, or if we consider changing the bias to long. I mean, what's in my mind is that we got, hold on, here, we get this buy side here. I mean, this is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. And it would be kind of weird to just reach this level here and then go lower. Because for this buy side, we have to go above this level here, which means we would have to touch the level of the 10th of February, which would means we would have to make 463 100 points, 110 points from here. And I don't know, but I don't think that this will happen. "15 minutes until we open." So price is really holding strong below this level. It's normally what I don't want to see. Um, if I have a higher level to reach for. But yeah, let's see how this plays out. It's still in play, like it still could be a potential short here, like not here, but at my levels above. Or I'm wrong. Or I'm wrong. Let's see. I mean, the last time I funded my accounts, like the last two were funded within, man, I don't know, 3 days, 4 days. But the thing is, the same reason I got funded with them was the reason I blew them up. uh, yeah, because I just took a lot of trades and I wasn't sticking to my rules and I get greedy and yeah, everything you don't should do, you shouldn't do. Um, I did it and yeah, it broke my neck at the end. So it is what it is. But basically, man, this is the pattern I started with. And I switched from pattern to pattern. And to be all honest, if I would have just sticked to this special pattern, I would be way faster in my development. Like this, jumping from pattern to pattern strategy was the worst thing I could have done to my development because it slowed it down because I was learning a lot of new stuff which wasn't necessary for my pattern. And yeah, it I don't know, it kind of braked me in my development, and I took a way longer, like I took way longer than um, it was needed. Like if you, I think if you stick with one pattern, I'm right now for I don't know, 3 years, 4 years in trading in general. Started with um, cryptocurrencies and then had it like I think 2 years ago to indices, if I'm not wrong. And yeah, this 2 year experience could have been done within 1 year. Like honestly, if you stick with one pattern and you don't jump around and you just focus and backtest your one strategy, you're way faster. You're way faster. You don't need all this time. We get 10 minutes left until to our 9:30 opening. So for now, price isn't giving me the vibes that it will take out my levels at the opening and then go lower. I don't know. Like I wasn't prepared for um, 8:45 to do this. I wasn't prepared for it. I really thought that we will go higher from here on, and it gives me at 8:50 a nice leg down, but wasn't the case. So we have to adjust, which is okay. I mean, we see it here. We have a very difficult time going through the new day opening gap high of the 24th and the daily low of the 24th. We just gone one time through it, and since then we just holding our closings on a 15-minute basis below it. You like my cup? It was a merchandise from a drugstore. So we got 6 minutes left until to the opening. So due to the fact that we make this since the pre-opening at 8:30, or even longer, no, we really do it since 8:30. With this consolidating and then a strong candle or strong candles after it. I'm really curious where we're heading to. But for now, it really did everything I don't want to see. Like buy side, and wasn't able to go above it to my levels. Neither was it able to go below the sell side to reach lower levels, like the London range low, to switch my bias. Four minutes left to go. I think I don't know, but I think price will stay in this range until the opening. Maybe today is a Kramer day. Maybe I have to just say the opposite of what I wanted to do, and maybe it does do the right thing then. Or it is doing better. Maybe it's also aiming to leave this open for later, but as I said, in general, and even in longer term, I want to see lower prices. on a daily basis. There we go. This is the 28 price action I talked about. But I want to see a bit more action. Like that's not enough for me. I want to see some wild, unnatural behavior of the price. This isn't at all something I expect. So let's see. Well, this could be it, and this is very surprising because it goes higher, which means, man, I'm so wrong as if the first move of 930 goes to the downside. I guess if the really very first move or wick or candle of the 930 goes to the downside, I will consider switching bias. And then I would consider using last day high as a trampoline to go higher. So 930 and 830 is here. So I like to see 830 or at least within the first 5 minutes some strong price reaction. I don't want to see like this price action here isn't something for me. What is the heat map doing? Oh wow. Although the numbers of Nvidia weren't as good as expected, open with 2% profit. I still need displacement over the level of 21,374, 374, and closing above to let my pattern happen. Like even if we reach my level but danced around at this price point and not wicked through it or made some huge displacement with one or two candles, I will not consider going short there. Man, like earlier, it was so difficult for me to not take a trade if I saw something I was interested in. For example, I don't know, somewhere earlier I said we could just buy here and it would have knocked me out. And I would have taken them earlier, but now I don't have any problem with waiting for my pattern because, yeah, in the end, it doesn't even gives me any benefit. Even if I take profit from it, it's not my pattern and it's nothing I stick to. It's just something I saw at the very moment, and that's not what I want to do. Like I want to have a pattern. I want to have a risk strategy, and I want to stick with something and not jumping from one to another and taking everything I see. Like rather I do, I don't know, a few thousands um, once a week instead of losing money, winning money, losing money, winning money every time, switching from profitable to non-profitable day. Like rather I have a high success rate with less trades. But yeah, I think that's just a matter of taste here. Somebody likes to take a lot of trades, the other one not at all. I don't know. I think it's just what everyone is good at, or every individual. There we go. Now I want it to close above. And if it's not closing above yet, I don't know. I really don't know that. Because then it took out another high and just closing within the in the range again. And that would basically throw me out. Come on, this is a joke. Like I guess we closed above. We got our close at 373.75. We get the high at 373.75. Is it this? No, it's 3.73. 3.73. It's the same. That's it's a joke. Yeah, so let's see what the macro does. Mhm. I don't really expect a huge move or a huge impact from the pending home sales, but if, then I would like to see it just fulfill my pattern. Well, there we go. Nvidia corrected its range. So basically our opening range in general is 230. It's 100 points. Holy, it's 100, even above. Let me see. It is 130. 130 points. I will show it to you in a moment. There we go. Here. This is our opening range. And yeah, we're going lower right now. So I don't really think that my levels up here are any point of interest now. Because, yeah, well, it did it again. It hasn't reached my level, but it goes into my direction. Right now, we're at the half point of the opening gap. Let's see how price is behaving here. And it seems that it's just stabbing through, yeah. So we got a lot of heaviness in the market right now. I think the major part of it is from Nvidia, because they just started to stay at, I think it was 2.3. And right now we're at minus 0.88. So red day. What are the other indices doing? Also dollar. Yeah, like no divergence anymore. But the Nasdaq is the heaviest one of them, and Dow is still in profit, but I guess Dow is wrong here. I don't expect from We're just ripping lower. So as you can imagine, I'm not interested anymore for this level here to go short, because yeah, we already too far away from it, so I don't expect price to reach it anymore. But yeah, Thursday today. Since Monday, we just had down closed candles. Did we made it to 30%? I don't think so. The GAN box. Okay. Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. So we already made it to even 50% of the weekly range since Monday. So maybe we just go lower. Maybe not. I have to adjust. I have to let the market breathe a bit until I try it with a new narrative. So 950 to 1010 macro is starting. What am I expecting from it? Honestly, I don't know. I don't really expect anything because I have no bias yet. No bias no more. Like I have a bias. My bias is bearish, but no narrative. I mean, if you catch these moves, that's crazy. Like that's really beautiful. But to me, man, I thought that it will at least catch this buy side. Like even if it's not reaching my levels here, it's okay and it's fine. I get it. But what I don't get is why it's not even. I don't know. It hasn't even took out the buy side here. Like, what is that? It's around. It's 7 points, man. It's 7 fucking points. So why leave this buy side in play, but taking those ones out multiple times, right? One time here, and then here again, and then just wicked above and smash lower. But we will figure it out. We will figure it out. Yeah, we're about to take out the Asian range low now. Yeah, we already took it out. So that's interesting. That's very interesting. Like we got the last day low below us. That's a really huge range. A huge opening range here. That's amazing. Like that's really crazy. I mean, we're still in the range of Tuesday, but seems like we can break it today. And depending on the price action at 989.5 and from here on like 21,000 at 21,055. Those two price points are points of interest for me for turning price for, yeah. Sorry, I just had to to push the dog inside of his bed. Like when they're both dogs, they always mock each other, and that's annoying because oh yeah, a major part of it will be, or for sure is, NVIDIA. I mean, we made 5%. We started at 2% profit, and we are now at minus 3.1%. Man, that is something today. Like, I was expecting price to reach below this level, like below the 20,990, and see how it's reacting there. And what has it done? Nothing. Not reached it, and not even showing the willingness to do so. Man, I'm pissed. I'm really pissed that I not saw this. Um, like not sawing this shortcoming, but sawing this shortcoming after a higher leg. But that's the game. Now we step through the 99. level. Oh, sorry, 90, 990. Man, it would just continue going lower. What a bloodbath. Oh, shoot, that's wrong. Hmm. So the only thing I would consider right now doing is if price is going above again to the last day low and showing a willingness to go lower. What I mean is basically if it's retracing higher to the 21,053 level and then not closing above it, but going lower again and closing somewhere below 93, like 20,993, um, then I would consider going short. If it's just ripping lower from here or going higher above the last day low, I really don't do anything today. Again, it's so annoying. Like, I don't have a problem with not taking trades in general, but it's very annoying to see price doing your move or the move you thought without reaching your entry and just doing it, I don't know, a few points before it. Doesn't matter. I will learn it. I will learn it and then I will take those banger moves sooner or later. I mean, I have responsibility now, right? I have to hold my promises and what I say because I mean, it's online. It's not just me saying that I want to do this and that. It's me basically putting this out on the internet. So, yeah, but to be honest, that's such a huge down move without any um, buy side or balance range except of this one candle here higher. So I really think that we will make a retracement above the last day low and maybe retrace somewhere to 50% of the price range, which would be the I'm not 100% sure, but I think that would be New week opening gap low from the 2nd of February. In case you're wondering what I do, like I'm on the background, always deletes it. I adjusted my address. Let's have a look at NVIDIA. Amazing. I mean, in micro, it's really looking bad, but if you look at it in macro, it's not that bad, right? We're still inside of the range of the leg. We retraced, and this just gives me vibes that we really will retrace higher, and I don't know if I want to be a part of it. I really don't know. Also, the Dow is making a break right now, and if this turns into an inversion additionally, that would be basically something very strong. Yeah, as I mentioned before, the Dow is going lower now as well. Like it's still in positive on the 15-minute basis, but I think it will reach lower prices before the other ones are going higher. Let's see. Like I will not short blindly from here. I just I just think about what would change my narrative right now, so I would consider a long, but I'm not sure. Like going lower, below this low here, and then going higher, making this to a kind of a breaker, and then going above this level here would be something. But something else, like just now going higher and going above this level wouldn't be enough for me, I guess. It's not looking strong to me though. Yeah, like that's what I talked before about. If it's going higher without giving me any signs of um, an entry of or something I could build an opinion on, I wouldn't do anything. Like if it's about to go higher from here, it it can do it without me, and I don't really care. But still, if it's about to build a breaker here, going lower, what I don't expect, because going again below the new week opening gap isn't something I want to see when I think about higher prices. So yeah, I guess it will go without me, which is fine. I mean, as soon as I got my breaker, mm, what am I even talking? As soon as I got my Apex account, I can do those fun trades, but with this account, I want to stick with my pattern to see um, how how much money it's even bringing to my account, and in what period of time. What even was my first presented fair value gap from today? Ah, come on. There we go. It's this one here. Like, that's pretty small. Let's draw this one out because it's bigger. There we go. I think we can delete this one. I don't even know what it is. Let's see. That's just a fair value gap from an earlier day. So reaching the last day low and reacting of it. Like immediately. I don't want to see it step through. I don't want to see it dance around this level. I just want to see it touch it and then go away from it. That would be something which could make me interested in being long. If not, as I said, price can go without me and I don't care. But maybe I'm lucky. There we go, touched it. Now in a 15-second fair value gap, I would enter. My God. Yeah, we did. There we go. I want the really tight stop loss. Something just around here. Instead, it's like, it's not even that tight. I might take profit somewhere around here. Hold on a bit lower, just like this. I don't like this slow cook type of things. The second is giving us a nice sell side here. It's pretty bad. I haven't seen this. Yo, why can't I take partials here? Why is it not possible? Come on. That can't be true now. There we go. We made like 228 bucks. There you can see it. 228. That's not much, but that's okay. I mean, for micros, not the pattern I wanted to see, and just two contracts, that's okay. And I've done it again. I haven't left a runner on, and I'm pretty sure price will just go without me right now. Anyway, even if I'm okay with it, like entry at 21,087 and exit at 144. That's like 60 points, 70 points. It's like 20 and yeah, around 60 points. I mean, it wasn't a bad trade. It was 60 points. It was two contracts, very, very low risk. I guess we had like 60, 50 to $60 in risk, and that's like a barely a 5x. Like risk reward ratio. It's 4 point, what is it, 122.40. It's 4. It's not 5. It was 5 with my first target, but I adjusted because of the midnight open, like my adjustment, why I dragged down the um, my first terminus or take profit was because I was somewhere around here. Like I have to look in aftermath at it, but I guess it wouldn't even have reached it yet. So I'm okay with changing that. All right. I'll be right back. I'll be back in like 1 or 2 minutes. So I'm back, but I guess I will have a look how price is doing, but I will be done um, earlier today, I guess. Like I want to stick somehow with these 2 hour streams. I don't want to make them the live streams too long. And due to the fact that I started earlier, I would end it earlier. And also I made my trade, so there is no reason for me to um, stay here. But I want to see how it's performing, like if we go higher or not. And also maybe I can see somehow, I guess my terminus before was at 165.25, so it would have reached even this one. Um, but anyway, like I still think we will go higher, um, at least to test the midnight open, which is at 21,170. So let's see. Let's see. I mean, we're right now in the macro of 1020 to 1040. And my expectation to come to the midnight open will vanish if we go below the last day low. Like I don't want to see some kind of weakness below this level. It's okay for me to touch it and to go higher then, but I don't want to see it close below it or even wick below it. Just like gently touch it and then go higher. That's all I want to see. And if not, that was maybe then our 11 o'clock retracement. And we will just go lower throughout the day. Man, the heat map is it's really getting worse and worse, at least for NVIDIA. So if price is going below the last day low and closing below it, I will end the stream. If price is touching it and goes higher, I will see how it's doing at midnight open and after it. So it's either or. In any case, I will not do anything anymore. Like that's it. That was my trade. Why I just take one trade is because right now I'm trading with two micros in high risk and with 4 micros in low risk. And this is like this range is my no, that's not true. My minimum range is 40 points. Like I just take a trade if my um, terminus is 40 points away. And I have to look up what's the dollar per pip in minis, but right now it's like with 2 contracts I made 200. How much is it? Let me have a look. It was, yeah, 228. Let's say 200. I made 200 with 60 points of 2 micros, right? Which means 1 micro would be 110 with, let's say 1 micro is $2 per point. I guess it was even like this. And I think one mini is $10 per point, $10 or $20 per point. So basically, with 60 points, we were somewhere around 600 to 1,200, and for a that's for a high risk, like low risk, low reward. And with on a normal day, I will look for something about, I don't know, 60 points, 60 to 80, a maximum of 100 points. And yeah, that's different. So my goal is to switch to minis at some point, but just as soon as I'm confident with my whole thing. And that's why I just take one trade, because this would end up per trade with 1,000 or a few thousands and a minimum of 600 per trade, and that's enough for me. Like, why should I take multiple trades throughout the day if I get this range? That's the reason why I do this, to pick up my sentence I made earlier about why I just search for this one special pattern. Because sooner or later it will give me enough. So right now we are on the last day low, and I don't like the wicks, to be honest, but it's okay. But yeah, like I don't want to see the 15-minute close below it. So as soon as we close in 8.5 minutes, I wouldn't want to see it close below this low. Otherwise, I'm out because otherwise, I guess price will just keep ripping lower, and then this was our retracement. Even on the 1 minute basis, we are just dancing a bit too much around, in my opinion, to go below it or to close below it on a 15-minute basis, because usually when price wants to go below it, it's just smashing down and not dancing around this level. But I mean, still, it could still smash down, but it doesn't look like. Much of weakness to me, though. Also, on a 5 minute basis, we have this um, we have this fair value gap here, and what I would like to see is not reaching or touching 50% of it and then going higher. 50% is like 102. And how it's looking now, it's not even able to reach the 50%. So maybe we just will go higher from here to the midnight open. I don't know. But I stick with it. I still want to see it at midnight open. Like rather at midnight open instead of closing on the 15-minute below last day low. Because I don't know, but I can't imagine that oh, that was wrong. That was my screensaver. Um, I cannot imagine that we just capitulated at this level. But that's 50% here, like where my cursor is right now. And that's the exact level we did not get above it. But yeah, still, I think that's just a reaction of this level, but I think we will reach midnight open. Let me bring midnight open to the 1 minute chart so you know what I'm even talking about. Midnight open is here. And probably so after this level, I have no idea anymore. So after we reached midnight open, probably we just go lower. Price should do something now. I think it will, or it's just waiting for the 1050 to 1110 macro and then doing the move, but I don't know. It's kind of doing nothing right now. I mean, it's still a lot. It's still, where are we? We are at 130. So it's still like 60 points until midnight open, but I don't know. I still think we will reach it um, within or even before the macro. Like we will reach it before 1110, that's for sure. One of those two levels. Either we go and close below last day low, what I don't think, or we go above or at least touch midnight open, what I think it will do. But it's looking like accumulation right now, maybe for the macro to smash down. 3.5 minutes left till macro begins. There we go, nice move. 50 points to midnight open. That's some wild, some wild price action on the 50-second chart, 15-second chart. One and a half minutes to go. That's a very nice accumulation here. So I'm very curious what price will do now. So macro just started. Probably could take out the sell side and reach for the midnight open afterwards. I mean, or we rip just lower, but still, I don't think so. I don't think that we will close below last day low on a 15-minute basis. I'm still eyeballing the midnight open. Oh, hold on, we got news at 11, don't we? Mm. So let's see. No, no. It's just the G20 stuff, and like all the news upcoming are, at least for today, is FOMC and not even something important. So it's just that in 1 hour, in 3 hours, and then in 5 hours again. Yeah, but I guess that's it. Like, I guess we will close below the last day low. So my expectation with not closing below last day low, but reaching midnight open was wrong. But anyway, wasn't my pattern, wasn't my interest, so it's absolutely fine. I really couldn't I really couldn't care less. That's not closing. Man, this dog is driving me nuts. He's always fucking going around just to show the other dog his dominance. That's such a bitch. Sorry. Yeah, so 3.5 minutes left, but I guess it will not close above the last day low. And even if it's closing above the last day low right now, what I don't think it will do, um, for my taste, it made a too, like the step it made was too high. It's a lot of a range. I mean, we're right now at I think it's 30 points, something around 30 points below it. I don't know. Anyway, we made 200, 280. Oh, sorry. We made 228. We made $228 so far today. I don't know why it's not here in profit. I don't get this one, but yeah. Anyway, I couldn't care less because it's there. So I guess that's a problem with TradingView. I don't know, but I think so. Also, I think today is the peak of viewers so far in a live stream. Like, I guess we never had 9 people at the same time viewing the stream, which is not a lot, but I'm happy for everyone joining the stream because it's like a new channel and it's very nice. So today the GTA, oh man, today the GTA um, outro is coming again and giving my firework, I guess. Yeah, 200 is, it's not a lot. It's really not a lot, but it's okay. Like 200 is for this size and for micros, not even minis, it's very okay. Like 200 is, it's not a lot, but it's good. How much is it exactly? I just want to see it again. It's, yeah, okay, it's like 228. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Um, oh shit, we closed below this last day low level. Although we got our support here at the New Week opening gaps, um, I'm not willing to stick longer with the charts. I'm fine with what we've done so far. I'm good with the price action so far, and yeah, so I will keep looking at the charts. Don't get me wrong, like ending the stream does not mean ending watching the chart. But yeah, like I do after in Aftermath simultaneously some stuff like cutting and making shorts. So things I can't do while I'm streaming because I'm not that good at multitasking, to be honest. And yeah, I will give you again my thoughts on what price will do until to the evening, and until to the or throughout the day, and then I will close the stream. So basically, due to the fact that we closed below the last day low, which I don't want it to see, um, I kind of guess what is right now? It's 11. Yeah, I guess that we will go lower. So maybe again, it's either or. Oh, wait, hold on. We're on the daily. No, to be all honest, I have no idea. I have no idea because we have some levels on the 4 hour below us, like my major sell side I wanted to see taken out, which it hasn't yet. And also we got above like our resistance and also equal highs, so it could go in both directions right now. I'm between the chairs of 2 points of interest, so I don't know. I don't know. I will make a quick review on X later, But so far, that's it. Thank you for joining, and I will be there tomorrow at, I guess, 9:50 again, because today was only due to the news. Mm, yeah, let's see. I'm not sure about it, but either 8:50 or 8:15 or 9:15. But I guess it will be 9:15 because we only got PCE tomorrow, and that's something I don't want to be involved. Like, I don't know, the first half of the hour after the news, and that would be three. So I guess 3:15 is a good time. So good trading.